everyone. Hey everyone on YouTube. And that shot looks okay, I think. Hey everyone on Facebook. Uh, it is late night live, and wanted to do this earlier today, but uh, 17 billion things going on, and I also found out that the mics were dead, so I had to recharge the mics, so that took a little while. Plus, I wanted to do something cool. I'm trying to figure out I'm doing a ton of landscaping here this past weekend, this last week. So I'm trying to figure out lighting for the stuff in the backyard. So that's why I wanted to try this out tonight and see what works. You guys can kind of see it. No, it's right there. You can kind of see it on YouTube. You can barely see it on Facebook. A bunch of plants, new really colorful plants, Helconias and hibiscus along the back wall of the pool. And then I'm going to try and figure out some lights in the back so that the palms, the areca palms, can get lit up like this. Not too obnoxious, but, just something to remind me that there's actually trees back there. It's very, very dark here. There's one street light, and at night it's super, super dark. And we just had a gnarly storm run through here. So, yeah, it was pretty fierce, but it's power washing and it's great for the lawn and great for all the plants. So I can't really complain about it. But the garage door was open and it actually rained inside the garage. So anyway, I was thinking about this earlier today, and I was trying to figure out why this was going on, and then my watch updated and I figured out what was going on. So Apple has a new update. They just came out with it, I think last week or like 10 days ago, and it's iOS 26. Now, for us Apple users, or for all of our mobile stuff, we were on iOS 18.6, I think, or 18.5, something like that. And then all of a sudden it jumps to iOS 26. And I was like, what the hell what is going on? And like, is this like, I don't understand how they just jump numbers like this. Did they go to Microsoft and, meet with those guys? I don't know. I didn't know what the hell was going on. And I figured it out when my watch updated with the same, oh, look, it still has the, yeah, I know. I don't need to take the tour. I'm good. Okay, so watch is all updated. Great. The watch updated to iOS 26 as well. And the phones updated to iOS 26. The iPad updated to iOS 26. Everything skipped over, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Why did it do that? And I think I figured it out. I don't know for sure, but I think Apple is trying to match the OS to the year. And so, or the season or whatever it is, because they usually do updates in September. So it's kind of like hockey season. So you have the 25-26 season, which is what we're in now. And then next year, they'll do all these updates throughout the year. And then next year, they'll have 27, 1 through 10 or 1 through 50 or whatever, point 1 through 50. And then they'll keep doing that. So they're going to match the year. This makes it a lot easier for tech people to track stuff and to check on updates and see, how far we can. Because if I told you 2 weeks ago that I was on iOS 18.4, when did that one come out? When was the last time you updated? Do you need to do the latest update? Is there a 19? You didn't really know where you were at if you were talking to someone, or if you asked a friend, hey man, should I update to iOS 18? It was one of those things like, I don't know for sure. Now 26 is the 25-26 season. I think this is it. I haven't checked. I haven't looked at Apple or anything. I'm just doing this in my head because there was no other logical reason to update every single mobile version to go from that is capable of it to go from 18 to 26. I couldn't figure out the leap until I saw my watch and it said, "Hey, do you want to update to iOS 26?" And I was like, "That's everything, man. That's all of it." They're trying to get current and they're trying to match the year, or I should say, like I said, the season. They're trying to match the season to the iOS number, and I think that's it. I could be way off. They could just be high as shit, and they're like, "Hey, man, what's in the new iOS number? 26." And then it's California. You never know. They are complete and total wild card with all of this shit. I mean, they just banned Kid Rock's music. Oh, okay. Hey, California, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Go check out Bobby Darin and the song Mac the Knife and see how well that turned out for that radio station in Nebraska. Okay? Just go check that out and then get back to me. If you guys want a little music trivia, there's some music trivia for you. The very first song ever banned by a radio station in the United States was Bobby Darin's song Mac the Knife. And the reason it was banned was because they said it promoted teen suicide. In actuality, it had absolutely nothing to do with that. And so that radio station eventually got, de-listenered, if you will, and it didn't work out very well for them. So anyway, there's some fun music trivia for you. It is not Kid Rock. It's not Two Live Crew. It's not Ozzy. It's not anyone else. There's another fun one for you. When you were talking about people who think that it's about suicide, but it's not. Ozzy has a song called Suicide Solution, and it's actually not talking or promoting suicide in any way. If you read the lyrics of the song, which I understand is very hard for a lot of politicians to read. If you read the lyrics of the song, you understand they're talking about alcohol. And it's a solution, which is two things mixed together. Is this a minimum of two things? Is a solution. Sugar and water is a solution. But that's very hard to grasp when you're working with single-digit IQs. So I understand why politicians had a tough time with stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff that, especially in music, that gets misconstrued because it is a very creative atmosphere. Another one that was really big, I remember this one, was Iron Maiden's Number of the Beast, and this is a biblical reference. It's been in the Bible for, I don't know, Gutenberg reprinted it. When did that thing start? So it's been in the Bible forever and ever and ever. These guys took these verses, which are very profound and very deep, and they turned it into, I don't want to say an adventure, but they turned it into a story. And if you just read the lyrics of the song, don't watch a music video or listen to the song or anything, just read the lyrics of the song, and you'd be like, oh, okay, this guy was going to the park and he got caught up in a really gnarly ritual, and he didn't want to be any part of it, but they explained the whole ritual to him, and he watched this whole thing happen. That's all it is. It's not trying to, bring the devil into your house or anything like that. It's very funny. Very funny when stuff gets misconstrued. And so be very careful with that stuff. And I don't know. Again, this goes back to the math is mathing. So if you're going to start banning stuff, be very careful about that. And there's repercussions. There's repercussions for your actions. You can't go into a movie theater and yell fire. If there's no fire, you can't do. Just found out a friend of mine is alive. Anyway, there's repercussions for your actions, and if you are expecting no repercussions or nothing to happen, you are a fool. You're an absolute fool. I don't care who you are. You can be Joe Average. You can be the president of the world. You do dumb shit. Dumb shit's coming right back. Get ready. That's how the world works. And the more dumb shit you pile on, the bigger the bullshit, the more the lies, the more it's going to come back to you. So be very careful with that stuff. Um, Again, that's just more math. So what else was I going to say? I think that was about it. Again, doing a ton more landscaping. I'll show you guys the stuff. I'll do more lives during the day so you can see the stuff that's happening here. The plants are actually going to look really beautiful once they're fully blooming and all that stuff. The hibiscus over in this corner is doing great the last few days. So tons more landscaping. I just want the house to look like, the previous owner didn't really do much. It was sort of bare maintenance. So I'd like it to look like someone lives here and someone cares about it and gives a shit about what the house looks like and makes the view nice. I mean, the view's kick ass, right? It's awesome. And so I just want to upgrade it a little bit. And that's what we're doing now. What else do we have this week? We have Adam Ferrara is going to be in Port Charlotte. I'm going to the Adam Ferrara show. Yes, I'm going to take the Viper. So Adam, if you're watching, the odds of that happening are insane. But I'll bring the Viper. Unless you request different, I can bring the limo, I can bring the Miata, I can bring the truck, I can bring the motorcycle. I'll bring the Grom if you really want to see it. So we've got Adam Ferrara in town. And then I don't remember what we have this weekend. I have to look that up again. But I think there are 2 car events this weekend. Mercado was last weekend, which I missed. Yesterday, which I missed. And then there are 2 car events. I think one is in Tampa and one is in Naples. Or one is in Fort Myers. So I'll get you guys updates on that. I do any of these events, I'll take pictures for you guys. I get caught up in it. It's hard for me to remember to take pictures. Oh, and I also talked with a photographer about getting pictures done with the Viper. We're trying to find some cool locations. So we're going to do hopefully Viper, Miata, and limo at a bunch of cool locations. He's a local guy and he knows all these cool spots. So hopefully we're going to get some really nice pictures of those cars, which would be a ton of fun. Oh, and that was the other thing I wanted to tell you guys. I did have a security fraud alert thing, and Instagram got closed, and my X account got closed. Instagram told me, literally gave me the guy's home address, and you'll never guess where he was from. Well, you might. It's not that outlandish, but I thought it was going to be India or China. It was actually in Mexico City. It was in northern Mexico City. And they pinpointed it. They gave me a map right down to the address. I could look it up. And so I had to lock out my Instagram account, and they locked it out for 24 hours, just their security measure. And then with X, there were too many attempts to log into my account from somewhere else. They didn't tell me where. So I had to go and secure that. The only thing I had was Facebook. So I apologize for my Instagram friends, and I don't really do much on X, but sorry to my friends on Instagram. I missed messages, and I'm sure you had cool pictures and videos up, and I'll do my best to go back and check those out. But everything is secure. So again, the math, it just took a little while, and Meta, Facebook, and Instagram is actually getting very good about making sure that you are who you are. They'll double check and triple check before they turn your account back on. So security is getting a lot better. Same thing with all the Apple stuff. The security is getting a lot better. And once people find new ways to get in, they're actually doing stuff to take care of that. So thank you guys for doing that. I appreciate all the tech people who are kicking ass and keeping stuff secure, because it's hard, man. It's a constant battle, and they're kicking ass. So thanks, everyone. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I appreciate your patience while all that stuff is going on. And you really didn't miss much with me sweating my ass off, trimming plants and putting plants in and all of that. You really didn't miss much. It was kind of gross and lots of showers involved. So yeah, we'll do some more lives now that our account's back in. And I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna test out some lighting in the backyard here, so we can do stuff late at night. We can do stuff during the day, whatever. And that's about it for now. I'll keep you guys updated with stuff we're doing this week, and I'll let you know how. I'm excited to see Adam Ferrari. He's a huge car guy, and he's very funny, hardcore New Yorker. So yeah, he'll be in Port Charlotte like all this weekend, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And so yeah, if you're around, come and see Adam in Port Charlotte. And that's about it. So thanks everyone for hanging out tonight. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to show someone that you love them. Give them a kiss on the cheek. Give them a kiss on the tip of their nose. Hold their hand. Give it a squeeze. It's really important for them, but it's far more important for you. All right. Thanks everyone. I will catch you on the next live. All right. Thanks. Bye, YouTube.